If you're relocating to Naperville with a family and someone told you just to pick any neighborhood, that was bad advice. Because in Naperville, the neighborhood you land in determines your school assignment, your commute, your home style, and honestly, how much you actually enjoy living there day to day. There are dozens of subdivisions in the city. Most of them are fine, but a handful of them are where families consistently land and never want to leave. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly those neighborhoods, what they cost, what schools they feed into, and which type of family each one is actually built for. If you're planning a move to Naperville, this is the video you need to watch before you start searching. My name is Moses Bonilla, real estate agent here in Chicagoland, specializing in Naperville and the Fox Valley area. Before we get into the neighborhoods, I put together a free Naperville relocation guide for buyers who are seriously planning a move out here. It covers everything you need to know before you start searching. The link to grab it is in the description below. Now, Naperville is served by two school districts, District 203 in the central and northern part of the city, and District 204 in the southern and eastern parts. Both of them rank in the top 50 school districts in the entire country, according to Niche's 2025 rankings. This isn't a situation where one district is good and one is bad. Both are genuinely excellent. And the choices comes down to which high school assignment and which neighborhood feel fits for your family. I'm going to walk you through 5 neighborhoods, 2 in District 203 and 3 in District 204. With honest trade-offs for each one. And if by the end of this, you want to talk through your specific situation, my contact info is in the description below. Reach out at any time. Now let's get into it. Now, let me spend 60 seconds on the school district matter because it's important before we talk neighborhoods. District 203 covers central and northern Naperville, like I said earlier, and its high schools are Naperville Central and Naperville North. Both of them rank in the top 30 high schools in Illinois, according to U.S. News and World Report's 2025 rankings. Naperville Central at number 22 and Naperville North at number 26 in the state. District 203's overall proficiency in English, math, and science sits in the 99th percentile among all Illinois unit districts, and that's according to Illinois report cards. Now, District 204, officially called Indian Prairie School District, covers southern and eastern Naperville. Its high schools are Neuqua Valley and Wabanese Valley. Neuqua Valley ranks 12th in Illinois according to the same U.S. News rankings. District 204 as a whole ranked number 29 in the entire country on Niche's 2025 list. Both districts carry an overall A+ grade from Niche. The honest answer is that families who end up in either one are in excellent hands. Once you know which district you're targeting, the neighborhood search gets a lot more focused. Now, the first neighborhood I want to walk you through is Cress Creek, and it's one of the most distinctive communities in all of Naperville. Cress Creek sits in north central Naperville and was actually the first residential community in Illinois built around a golf course, the Cress Creek Country Club, which features an 18-hole course, swimming pools, and tennis courts right in the neighborhood. The homes themselves range from established colonials and ranch-style homes built in the 1960s through the 1980s to newer custom builds closer to the golf course. Price-wise, single-family homes in Cress Creek are currently listing between roughly $677,000 on the lower end and over $1 million for the custom builds near the fairways, with an average list price around $880,000. From a school's perspective, Cress Creek feeds into Mill Street Elementary, Jefferson Junior High, and Naperville North High School, all within District 203. The commute story here is strong. The neighborhood sits close to both the I-88 interchange and downtown Naperville, putting you within a short drive of the BNSF metro station. That makes it one of the better positioned neighborhoods for buyers who are commuting into Chicago regularly. Now, the trade-off with Cress Creek is inventory. Homeowners here tend to stay a long time, which means listing comes up infrequently. When one does hit the market at the right price, it moves fast. If this is a neighborhood you're serious about, you need to be pre-approved and ready before a listing comes up, not after. Now, the School District 203 neighborhood I want to highlight is Hobson West, and this one tends to surprise relocation buyers in the best way. Hobson West sits about a mile south of downtown Naperville. The streets are quiet and winding, the lots are wooded, and the homes were built largely in the 1970s and 1980s, which means mature landscaping, solid construction, and a neighborhood feel that newer subdivisions simply just can't replicate. There's a private community pool and tennis club, and the trail connectivity through this area is genuinely excellent for families. Now, from a pricing standpoint, Hobson West is more accessible than Cress Creek while still sitting firmly inside District 203. Now, your current listings in the neighborhood are ranging from around $579,000 on the lower end to $849,000 for fully updated properties, with the median closer to $650,000 to $700,000 range. Now, schools in Hobson West feed into Elmwood Elementary, Lincoln Junior High, and Naperville Central High School, all District 203. The commute is convenient. You're roughly a 10-minute drive to the Naperville BNSF Metro Station, and you have easy access to I-88 for anyone driving to the tech corridor along Route 88. The trade-off here is home age. If you need everything to be updated and move-in ready, you need to be selective. There are fully renovated homes in Hobson West, but you'll also find homes with original finishes that need work. Know what you're walking into before you make an offer. Now, moving into District 204, the first neighborhood I want to cover is White Eagle, which is southwest Naperville and built around the White Eagle Golf Club. Now, White Eagle is a luxury golf course community. Single-family homes here range from the 500,000s up to well over $1 million, with custom builds and Fairview homes commanding the higher end. The neighborhood features the private White Eagle Golf Club, a swimming pool with water slides, tennis and pickleball courts, and an on-site security presence. Amenities you don't find at this price point in most suburban markets. Now, from a school standpoint, White Eagle feeds into White Eagle Elementary, Still Middle School, and Wabanese Valley High School, all within District 204. Wabanese Valley carries an A+ rating from Niche. It's important to note that while the neighborhood is strongly associated with District 204, buyers targeting Neuqua Valley High School specifically should verify the exact school boundary for any property before making an offer, as boundary lines in this part of Naperville can really vary by the street. Now, the commute from White Eagle requires a drive. You're there in the southern part of Naperville, so plan for roughly 15 to 20 minutes to the nearest metro station. For buyers who are fully remote or driving locally, this is a complete non-issue. Now, but for daily train commuters, it's something to factor into your decision. The trade-off with White Eagle is purely the price point and the commute. If the budget is there and the commute works, this neighborhood is hard to beat for what you get. The next District 204 neighborhood is Ashbury, and this is one that I think genuinely surprises relocation buyers who haven't seen it yet. Ashbury is a large master plan community in southern Naperville. Over 1,100 homes built primarily in the 1990s on 514 acres. What sets it apart is the community amenities. Ashbury has its own Olympic-sized aquatic center with zero death entry and water slides, a clubhouse, tennis and pickleball courts, baseball diamonds, walking trails, and a fishing lake. Those are resort-style amenities built right into the neighborhood. And the HOA fees that cover them run between $35 and $55 per month, which is remarkably reasonable for what you're getting. Pricing in Ashbury is strong, but reasonable relative to what the neighborhood delivers. Now, the median sold price over the last year has been right around $760,000, with current listings ranging from the high 600,000s to close to $1 million for over large updated homes. Schools in Ashbury feed into Patterson Elementary, Crone Middle School, and Neuqua Valley High School. Neuqua Valley is a 12th ranked high school in Illinois according to U.S. News, and that school assignment is a genuine draw for families relocating from high-performing school districts on the coast. The commute from Ashbury is similar to White Eagle, so you're in the southern Naperville, so the BNSF Metro Station is a drive. Route 59 and I-88 are both accessible for car commuters heading into the western suburban corridor. Now, the last neighborhood I want to cover is Tallgrass, also in District 204. And this one is worth highlighting because it gives buyers the most flexibility in terms of price range. Now, Tallgrass is a well-established community in southern Naperville with its own swimming pools, walking trails, and parks woven throughout the neighborhood. The housing mix is genuinely diverse. You can find townhomes in the low 400,000s for buyers making their first move into Naperville, and you can find fully updated single-family homes in the 600,000s for families who need more space. That range is rare in Naperville, and it's one of the reasons Tallgrass consistently comes up in conversations with relocating buyers who are working with different budget scenarios. Now, schools in Tallgrass, they feed into District 204, with the high school assignment going to Metis Valley. Metis Valley is one of the newer high school campuses in the western suburbs. It ranks in the top 15 high schools in Illinois according to U.S. News and has strong academic, athletic, and extracurricular programs. Now, commute-wise, you're in the southern Naperville position as Ashbury and White Eagle, so a drive to the metro is required for train commuters. Now, the trade-off with Tallgrass is that because it offers more price diversity, the neighborhood experience can vary depending on which section you're in. When you're searching here, it's worth being specific about the street and the immediate block rather than just the subdivision name. Now, here's the reality. Naperville has dozens of subdivisions, and every single one of them will show up on Zillow looking roughly the same. The school assignment, the commute, the neighborhood culture, those things don't show up on a listing page. If you're seriously planning a move to Naperville, I put together a free Naperville relocation guide that goes even deeper than this video. It's going to give you everything you need to walk into this market prepared. Now, the link to download it is in the description. It takes 30 seconds to fill out and you'll have it immediately. And if you want to talk through your specific situation one-on-one, the link is down there too. So to bring it all together, Naperville has two outstanding school districts, and your neighborhood choice determines which one your kid attends. For District 203, Cress Creek and Hobson West are the two strongest family-focused options. Cress Creek for the golf course lifestyle and premium builds, Hobson West for the wooded established community feel at a more accessible price. For District 204, White Eagle is your luxury golf course option in the south. Ashbury delivers resort amenities at a price point that surprises most buyers, and Tallgrass gives you the widest range of entry points into an excellent district. None of these are wrong choices. The right one depends on your budget, your school priority, your commute, and how your family actually lives. If this video helped you get more specific about where to look, hit like and subscribe. I put out content like this regularly to help buyers navigate this market with clarity. And if you're serious about making a move, grab the free Naperville relocation guide in the description or reach out directly. The links are below. I'll see you on the next one.